everyone, welcome back to Fly with Liz. I am Liz, and today in this video we are going to talk about tips for your face-to-face in-person flight attendant interview. So if you are in the application process right now, maybe you did an online assessment or a virtual interview, but down the line or coming up if you already have one scheduled, which is super exciting, is the face-to-face interview. So let's talk about some tips. Today I'm going to give you 10 tips and maybe a bonus one if you watch till the end for your face-to-face interview. So let's get into it right now. Tip number 1, and I cannot stress this enough, this is so important in the airline industry, is to be on time. Not only be on time, that's not even the tip. Throw that out. Be on time is not even the tip. Be early. You have to be early for your interview, for the face-to-face interview. So when the doors open, plan on getting there. That way, just in case you're running late, there's traffic, there's delays or whatever, you still have a huge buffer to get there ahead of time. Also, some of the airlines, depending on when you get there, that is when they take you back to interview. So even though you're doing group activities and everything, sometimes they do put you in order on when you get there. So keep that in mind if you want to have one of the first interviews. That is actually a bonus tip. That wasn't one of the tips I was going to tell you, but keep that in mind as well. So getting there early is a definite must for your face-to-face interview. Next, before you get in the building, the second tip is before you walk into that building where you're going to have the interview, make sure you shut down your phone. I know we all love our phones. Let's all take a deep breath. Ah, yes, you are going to be away from your phone and away from the world for some time, but it's okay. We will all survive. So turn it on silent if you want, but my suggestion is that you actually turn it off and put it away. Plan on not getting out that phone the entire time you're there until you walk out those main doors again. So throw it in your bag, turn it off, make sure your alarms are off, and put it away. That was tip number 2. Make sure that phone goes away. You want to be able to focus on your interview and not have any distractions. And you also don't want to see the interviewers thinking that you are distracted looking at that phone. Tip number 3, before you go to your face-to-face interview, before you even get to that point, make sure you read all of the airline's details that they send you on email. Read over them, take the time, read them the day before. Do they need you to bring something? Are there codes? Is there certain places you have to park when you get to the headquarters? Or where is your lift going to drop you off? All of those details, make sure you read. They will be sent to you in your emails leading up to your face-to-face. So tip number 3 is make sure you read in detail all the emails that the airline sends you, because there's very, very important information in those emails. So make sure you do that. Number 4, if the airline requires it, bring a good copy of your resume. Definitely a good copy on nice thick paper, kind of like old school, but let's do it because it will impress them. Add some color to it, make sure it looks really good, but bring that good copy of your resume and any other paperwork they want. If they want a resume, write up a cover letter. It's an extra piece of paper, bring references. It's always better to have more than not have what they want. Always better to impress them than not have it. So resume, if you're bringing a resume, definitely bring a cover letter. It takes a couple minutes to do it. In the book that I wrote, and it's going to be on Amazon, I will post the link below, or you can email me at this email and I can send you the PDF, give you details for the PDF color version that I can email to you. So just send me an email and ask me about the PDF color version if you're interested in a book that I wrote about how to become a flight attendant and other tips and tricks and all of those things to get you that CJO, which is the ultimate goal for everybody watching this video. All right, so that was tip number 4, I believe. Tip number 5, and I'm just looking at my computer so I don't miss any. You want to dress professionally. And I have said this in another video, and everybody is usually curious about what to wear and what should they wear, and should they wear their hair up, and should they wear their hair down, and what kind of jewelries, and should they wear pearls or a scarf, or there's so many questions around dress. My advice, my ultimate advice, without going into detail about what you should actually wear, is that you wear something that you are 100% confident in. Just, you want to feel confident. It will shine, and you want to feel that. So whatever you are confident in, wear that. If you have a choice between two outfits, whichever one makes your body feel like you are just, you're gonna get this. You're gonna walk in and you're gonna get that CJO and nothing is stopping you. Pick that outfit. 100% pick that outfit, but please make sure it is professional. Nothing super low cut. Nothing, if you're wearing a dress, not very, very high. You want closed-toe shoes like flight attendants do wear. Your hair groomed nicely. If you're a gentleman, suit and tie. So super professional, but look good. All right, let's see. The next thing is that you want to remember, I don't know, this is tip number 6, I think. Okay, tip number 6 is to use people's names. So they will most likely have name tags on it. The people that are there also coming to the face-to-face will have a name tag or some kind of lanyard or something with their names on. So get in the habit of looking at those name tags and referring to people as their names. It will make you stand out. It's a small little detail, but people do like hearing their names, and it will totally make you stand out above the rest of the people there. Number 7 is to follow any directions that they are given to you happily. So if they say, go sit at that table, or go walk over there and stand in that line, or get in height order, whatever they are asking you to do, be happy about it and follow their directions, what they say. Follow exactly what they say and do it with a smile on your face. Number 8 is, okay, everybody knows the smile. I'll throw number 8 in. Is not even going to count number 8, but number 8 is smile, smile, smile. Smile the entire time, even if you don't think they're watching you, from the moment you walk in the main doors until the moment you leave the main doors of the headquarters where you are being interviewed. Remember to keep smiling. Flight attendants are known for being happy and smiling, and that's what they want to see. So even if they're giving a presentation and you think nobody is watching you, it does not matter what you think. Keep smiling. It will make a difference, I promise. It'll make a difference. All right, so let's go back to number 8, because I just wanted to throw in that whole smiling thing, because it actually is a big deal. So tip number 8 is to socialize with everybody there. Yes, other people are there to get the same job, but there are many spots, so they are not directly your competition. They are definitely not your direct competition. It's not you or you. It could be both of you, it could be neither of you. So keep that in mind, be there, support people, make friends. If you have time, you can exchange numbers if you hit it off with somebody, but socialize with everybody. When the recruiters are watching you, when the talent people are watching you, they want to see that you are friendly and that you can talk to people and you don't stay all quiet and closed up, because as a flight attendant, you need to talk to people you have never met before. So they want to actually watch those interactions take place. So before the interview actually starts place, you're actually being interviewed if they are watching you. So keep that in mind the entire time. Before the actual interview, one-on-one interview is happening, you are being interviewed just in a different way, where they are watching how you interact, your body language, all of those details. So stay positive, be happy, be pleasant, be friendly, use kind words, all of those details. All right, number 9. If you were asked to speak up, if you were asked to talk in front of the entire group, make sure you speak up. You want to make sure everybody can hear what you are saying. So yes, you probably will be nervous. Let's just say everybody's probably nervous, especially to speak in front of the group. It is the number 1 fear. I've heard that people would rather die instead of speaking in front of a group, because public speaking is one of the number 1 fears. But put that aside and speak up so that everybody in the entire room can hear what you are saying. It's very, very important that your voice is clear so that everybody can hear you, and you're important and you want this job and you should be super excited. So just go with that energy and speak up when they ask you to do that in front of the group. If you are feeling, number 10 is if you are feeling overwhelmed and super, super nervous, which is normal when you are going, one, it's normal when you're going for an interview, and two, it's normal when you're going for an interview for a flight attendant and this event day, because the event day does last, usually they're like 4 or 5 hours, so it is pretty intense. But if you are feeling those nerves kick in, if you have a chance, you can, opportunity, go to the restroom, regroup, maybe splash a little water on your face, do a little dance, shake out your arms. If you have a second to get away, do that. If you have to stay there and you don't have a chance to actually walk out of the room, quietly take some deep breaths to yourself. It's okay. It's okay. You will be okay. You will have a great day. Event days are super fun. So if you need to, just nobody will even notice or look at you. Just sit there and take some deep breaths, and that should relax your body enough to be able to focus and concentrate. Also, tell yourself you're walking out of there with a CGAO, so stay confident the entire time. Do not doubt yourself. Do not doubt yourself. You got this. You absolutely got this. All right, let's do some bonus face-to-face interview tips. So a bonus tip for you when you're at your face-to-face group interview is that if they have team activities, don't be in the spotlight. Don't try to control everything. Don't try to make everything about you. I am sure you know what you're doing. I am sure you have amazing answers. I am sure you got it under control. But they are also, in addition to somebody like that, which they do need leaders, but they also want to make sure you can work with a team. So be a team member. Give your suggestions and then let somebody else give their suggestions. Give your suggestions and then let somebody else give you your suggestions. Also, use kind words. Use rewarding words such as, and I don't know if rewarding is the right word there, but hey, that was a really great idea. Show that you supportive, I guess, not rewarding, supportive words. Show that you can support other team members and like you're not like afraid to be like, hey, that was a really good idea, or I never thought about that. Great idea. How about we do this? So that's just, it will go a long way if they're watching you and they see you doing that. You will stand out above the crowd. So be sure to do that. If you haven't subscribed already to my YouTube channel, please click the link below. That little subscribe button takes you 2 seconds, as well as that like button. Give me a thumbs up. Tremendously helps me on YouTube and helps me grow this channel because I show up more places for more people to like this. So, and to watch my videos. So I hope you're having an amazing day. Can't wait to hear all about it. Comment below where you are in the process if you have any questions, and I do look at the comments, so I can't wait to hear from you. Bye!